Hello, welcome to another interesting package of our program, Health Tips with Yoma. Today we're going to be talking something each and every one of us are aware of and what we do every day. Let me start by this. You drink water every single day, probably several times right now. But here's what nobody tells you. How you drink it matters a lot as well. How much you drink. And most people are unknowingly doing it in a way that reduces hydration, spikes stress hormones, and even bloats digestion. Today we are breaking down this actual science of drinking water properly, and by the end of this video you will never drink it the same way again. Let's get into it. Why hydration matters more than you think. Before we get into the how, let's establish the why, because I think most people genuinely underestimate what water is doing inside the body. Your body is roughly 60% water, your brain about 75%, even your bones are 31% water. This isn't just trivia, it means that water is involved in virtually every single biological process keeping you alive right now. Temperature regulation, nutrient transport, joint lubrication, waste removal, hormonal production, all of it depends on adequate hydration. Now here's the part that should concern most of us. Even mild hydration, just 1 to 2% fluid loss, can impair focus, slow reaction time, tank your mood. Researchers at the University of Connecticut found that dehydration as low as 1.5% cause fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and headache in healthy young women. And we are not talking about being lost in a desert here. That's less than full water bottle.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And also, turn on your notifications bell so that you can get our video whenever we post.
Most of us are walking around in a state of low level, chronic, barely noticeable dehydration every single day, and we have just accepted the brain fog and afternoon crashes as normal life. They are not. A lot of it is just water. So with that foundation, let's talk about how to actually drink it rightly, starting from the moment you wake up. Morning water, the science of the first glass. While you sleep, your body is still working, you are breathing, your heart is beating, and you are losing water through your breath and sweat. Typically anywhere from 1 to 1.5 cup overnight, depend on the temperature of your room and your individual metabolism. So when your alarm goes off in the morning, before you have touched your phone, before you have coffee, you are already mildly dehydrated. This is why the first glass of water in the morning is the most important one of the day. Drinking 16 to 20 ounces of water within 30 minutes of waking up does several things. It jumpstarts your metabolism, it helps your kidney flush the waste products that have been accumulating overnight. It signals to your body that the day has started, and research shows it can help regulate cortisol, your primary stress hormone, which naturally peaks in the morning. Now here's the stats I want you to remember. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology showed that drinking just 500 milliliters of water, that's about 2 cups, increased metabolic rates by 30% for up to 40 minutes afterward. 30% from water, no supplements, no caffeine, no cost. Japanese medicine has practiced something called water therapy for centuries, drinking large amount of water first thing in the morning as daily ritual. Modern science is now catching up to explain why it works. So the habit is simple. Glass of water first thing before coffee, your body will thank you. Timing water around me. Alright, let's talk about one of the most debated topic in nutrition, and honestly one of the most misunderstood. Should you drink water with your meal or not? You have probably heard that drinking water while you eat dilutes your stomach acid and ruins digestion. It's all over wellness blogs. It gets repeated constantly. So let's look at what the science actually says. For healthy people, moderate water intake with meals, roughly 8 ounces, about 1 one glass actually aids digestion. It helps move food through the gastrointestinal tract and can assist in breaking down soluble fiber. The stomach acid dilution concern is largely overstated. Your stomach is remarkably good at regulating its own pH, and a simple glass of water is not going to derail that process in a healthy digestive system. However, this is worth knowing. Drinking a large amount of water right before meal, say 16 hours or more, can reduce appetite by taking up volume in the stomach. If you are someone trying to manage calorie intake, this is actually a useful tool. Drink a full glass about 20 minutes before your meal and you will likely eat less without trying. The one real expectation: if you have acid reflux, large amounts of liquid during meals can worsen symptoms by increasing stomach pressure and pushing content upward. In that case, sipping small amounts and drinking more between meals is a smarter strategy. The bottom line: a glass of water with your meal, totally fine. A liter, not ideal. The rule is simple: sip, don't chunk. Cold versus room temperature. Does it actually matters? Okay, this one causes actual arguments. Cold water or room temperature? What does the science say? Let's start with the concern about cold water. It's true that cold water temporarily slows digestion because your body has to expend energy warming it to core body temperature before it can be properly absorbed. For most healthy people, this effect is minor and clinically insignificant. It's not going to ruin your digestion. But here's where it gets genuinely interesting. Cold water actually has a clear advantage during exercise. A 2012 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that athletes who drank cold water had significantly lower core body temperature during workouts and were able to sustain exercise for longer. Your body is better at thermoregulation when you are feeding it cold water while it's trying to cool itself down. At rest though, room temperature water edges out cold for pure absorption speed because your body gut doesn't have to warm it first. And if you have a sensitive stomach, irritable bowel, or digestive issues of any kind, warm or room temperature water is always the gentler, smarter choice. Cold water can cause cramping or discomfort in some people. So here's the practical answer. At rest, room temperature is slightly better for pure hydration. During a workout or in heat, cold water wins. And if your gut is sensitive, stick to warm or room temperature always. Both work. Context matters. How much water do you actually need? 8 glasses a day? We have all heard it, but where did it actually come from? It originated from a 1945 recommendation by the US Food and Nutrition Board, which suggested roughly 2.5 liters of water per day. But crucially, the original test noted that most of this quantity is contained in prepared food. The last part got dropped somewhere along the way, and we have been repeating 8 glasses as gospel ever since. Modern science is more ounce. The National Academies of Science currently recommend about 3.7 liters per day total for men and 2.7 liters for women, but that includes water from all sources, including food, which contributes roughly 20% of daily intake for most people. Your actual needs vary based on body weight, activity level, climate, medication, and how much caffeine and alcohol you consume, both of which have effects and increase your water needs. Here's the practical formula I want you to use. Take your body weight in pounds, divide it by 2. That number in us is your daily water baseline. So if you weigh 160 pounds, aim for 80 ounces a day. That's about 10 cups. If you exercise, add 12 ounces for every 30 minutes of moderate activity. If you are in a hot climate, add more. If you drink coffee or alcohol, compensate. Write that formula down. Is the most personified science-grounded starting point you are going to find without a blood test. Science, you are not drinking enough. the simple fix. So how do you know if you are actually hydrated day to day? There's a free zone, zero effort test you can do multiple times a day without even thinking about it. Check your urine color. Pale yellow, you are well hydrated. That's the goal. Dark yellow or amber, you are dehydrated. Drink more. Completely clear, you might actually be overhydrated, which can dilate your electrolytes and cause hyponatremia in extreme cases. The target is pale yellow. That's your daily calibration tool. Beyond urine, early dehydration shows up in a predictable sequence. First comes fatigue, then a mild headache, then, and this surprises a lot of people, hunger. The part of your brain that controls both hunger and taste can misread dehydration as a signal to eat. So that mid-afternoon craving you feel at 3 p.m. before you grab a snack, try drinking 8 to 12 ounces of water and waiting 15 minutes. You will be surprised how often the hunger signal simply disappears. This one habit alone has changed eating pattern for a lot of people. And if you consistently struggle to drink enough water throughout the day, here's the simplest behavior hook that actually works. Keep a water bottle in your direct line of sight at all times, on your desk, on your counter, in front of you. Out of sight is out of mind. Proximity changes behavior. You will drink more just by seeing it. No app, no reminder alarm, just put the bottle where you can see it. Alright, let's bring this home. Here are the 3 things I want you to walk away with today. Number 1, drink 16 to 20 ounces of water within 30 minutes of waking up is one of the highest return on investment health habits in existence. It costs you nothing and the science behind it is solid. Make it the first thing you do before coffee, before your phone, before anything else. Number 2, use the body weight formula to find your personal daily target. Body weight in pounds divided by 2 equal ounce per day, and use your urine color to calibrate. Pale yellow is the goal. That's it. Number 3, sip throughout the day. Don't clog large amounts at once. Your body can only absorb roughly 800 milliliters of water per hour. Spacing it out consistently beats drinking a liter all at once and calling it good. These aren't complicated habits. They are small, consistent, and the science backs all of them.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And also, turn on your notifications bell so that you can get our video whenever we post.
If this video was helpful to you, share it with someone who drinks way too much coffee and not nearly enough water. You definitely know someone. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and drop a comment below. How much water do you actually drink in a day? Be honest, I'm genuinely curious. See you in my next video. Bye for now.